care how crowded it is. We will come and surf their waves. But there are a few locals. How do you suggest we deal with them?
Fear will keep the local in line.
Due to the surf forecasting sides, even the learners know it likes a west swell and low tide.
Would be a useless gesture, no matter what technical data they've obtained.
But the data brings the people. It is so frustrating. But what power do we have?
The ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
Fine, but the stormtroopers on the beach, have them give a disgruntled stare if the learners still enter the surf. I have my ways of dealing with them.
Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader.
I find your lack of faith disturbing. I will get my set wave, and I will connect it to the beach. You will see.
Enough of this. Vader, release him.
Sure.
This bickering is pointless. Now, Lord Vader will provide us with the location.
Rincon, upper lot. No snacks, no smiles, and no eye contact.
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Time again for the Underdog Show, starring that champion of champions, Underdog.
My name's Steve-O. I've been riding alternative surfcraft for a number of years now, from bellyboards, both in the line-up and traditionally, to body surfing, riding burger trays, surf mats, and all the weird stuff in between. I love it all, and I love that it's all made by small independent makers. It can be a challenge at times, being at the bottom of the pecking order in the lineup, but the feeling these fringe surfcraft give you make it all worth every second of it. I do still ride surfboards, but they've definitely taken a back seat, which I never saw coming. There are just so many people surfing these days. I enjoy goofing about in the surf, so fringe surfing really sat well with me. I've always been attracted to the simple life, and in 2011, myself and my French-Canadian wife Ellen were lucky to find a few acres of Cornish woodland and live completely off-grid with no running water, no electricity, a real stripped-back living in an old caravan. We got really into growing our own veg, keeping chickens and just resetting back at our little slice of paradise. It's a lot of hard work, but just like surfing, it keeps you fit in a satisfying way. I run a small surf shop these days in UK Cornwall. It suits me down to the ground. I get to meet the best people from all over, and the fringe community are the friendliest, most stoked people I've come across in the surfing world. We all have the same outlook. We want waves, but we want fun. And that's what it's all about, fun. There's no ego in the prone zone, no elitism either. I don't care how well or how badly you surf. It's all about community and feeling part of something rad. Well, it is for me anyway, and I try to keep it that way and promote that vibe at the shop. Enough about me, let's move on to our first edit. Surfer shaper Tom Wegner gets the point across better than me anyway.
When you get out there, do you ever fear for your life?
Well, Sue, I'll tell you, surfing's not a sport. It's a way of life, no hobby. It's a way of looking at that wave and saying, hey, bud, let's party.
Bizarre. Like, you know, the media, I think, portrays surfing as something, as a certain style, a certain genre of surfing that I think that people are a bit programmed to. You know, they look at surfing and shortboard surfing like Kelly Slater and they say, I want to do that. They look at a picture of a guy riding a mat across the wave, they're not thinking, I want to do that. It doesn't actually have that look cool factor until you're actually involved in doing it. You know, it's so different. Riding a shortboard versus riding prone is two completely different games altogether. One is competitive and one is not. You throw your ego overboard and you have to accept the fact that you're invisible in the water. I've surfed great days at Noosa, pulling into the deepest tubes and just watching the spit pass me in the tube, running out of breath because I can't take a breath because I'm in the foam ball for so long in the tube, and I come out to shore and I'm shaking with stoke, and I said, "Did you see that?" to my friends. No, I didn't see it. My project with the Bellyboards is about making just a more high performance, faster bellyboard. I start with Paulownia wood, which is the best wood for making surfboards, and I've tried so many other woods, you don't get it. Balsa actually doesn't bounce and flex the way Paulownia does. But in order to get a little bit more flotation out of the board and a little bit of more lightness with the board, I put a small thin layer of EPS foam in between my layers of Paulownia. And that just gives me the flotation. And then it's thin enough so it still flexes, but it's a very positive flex, a real bouncy flex out of the turn. Now, with the boards I'm making, I actually put a reverse rocker in the board from nose to tail, and my gosh, does that give you a kick. The ability to push down on the nose and push down on the tail, and the speed you get is something you'd never experience on a foam finned surfboard. The whole board comes alive, like it's a whole different beast. And that's what I'm after, you know. Prone riding is largely about speed down the line across the wave. That's what you want, and you get more of it when you're prone riding. In smaller waves, you're much more connected. You're just connected with the ocean, you're connected with the wave, you're connected with nature. I find it's actually a better way to ride waves. Who should ride the prone board? Well, I think anybody should. Beginners, great surfers, people that are too old to stand on a surfboard, people with injuries. I mean, my gosh, you know, prone surfing is so much easier to enter into, yet so much more difficult to master than regular longboarding or shortboarding. If you get frustrated with crowds, well then ride prone, because all of a sudden you're not even looking at the same waves anymore. I'm actually looking for such a different wave that I want people to come surfing with me. I'm looking for a crowd, you know, and it's just so opposite. You know, we want to share our waves with our buddies and go surfing, you know, and we are happy to see them when we jump in the water. You know, it's so different. My fascination with prone riding is just being more connected to the wave. I'm just obsessed with sliding sideways, going fast, a bit of flex, and the ancient Hawaiians called it the la-la. And it was the ultimate form of surfing, which meant you were sliding, then controlling, grabbing your rail, sliding, and it's fast and it's difficult to do. I feel the same exhilaration on a small day riding prone as I do on a thruster pulling into big tubes or perfect Noosa on a nose rider. It's the same feeling. I come out of the water equally stoked. Fellow prone riders come here and we'll make a board and then we'll go surfing it. Because with our little micro society, you know, it's so much more inclusive than other types of surfing. There's so much to know about go riding prone and bellyboarding, and there's just so much to know.
Tell me, just what is it that you want to do?
Well, we want to be free. We want to be free to do what we want to do. We want to be free to ride. And we want to be free to ride our machines without being hassled by the man. And we want to get loaded. And we want to have a good time. And that's what we're going to do.
Well, when, baby? Let's go.
We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a party.
needs to be wiped. Everything gets damp, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's one of Sally's. That's one of Sally's. That's a Bilbo. That's worth something apparently. Somebody offered me £100 for that.
Did they?
Yeah,
It's nice though. It's nice.
Yeah, it needs to be actually keep it out or wipe it off. It gets damp. See?
Oh yeah, the old.
And that's Andy's. Both of those are Andy's. The one I was talking about.
That was the one that he did for you, wasn't it? That one.
Yeah.
Red one.
That's well posh, that one.
Remember that got stolen and he did another one.
Yeah. Oh, I like that one here.
Yes, that's like a chuff, the Cornish chuff.
Yeah, yeah.
The beak of the Cornish chuff. That's why I got it. It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
That's your. What's that little one there then?
That's one of Sally's.
There's another one of Sally's.
Because I quite like a small board.
Yeah, I prefer small board as well actually.
It's quite handy just to slip in the car.
Yeah, but that paint job is really nice. I like that.
Yeah, I'll just show you in here, like, what, you know, I got, remember I had a couple of pictures of Kelly Slater, what's his name, Alex Williams, that one.
Oh, that's a good
that one, that was Barbados last year.
Which one?
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
That's the best one, but
Nice. I like the picture rails with the hanging mirrors. It looks
yes.
over there.
It's,
Really nice.
signature by Lord Hamilton.
That's it. You met him, didn't you? At that Bude, was it? Did you go to Bude for that?
Yeah.
Was he in Bude then?
Yeah.
I like the mirror.
And see how they spelled Gwyn, G-W-Y.
Oh yeah, G-W-I-N, yeah.
Is that you then, or is that your
Yeah,
mum?
so somebody painted that at work when I was about 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. That's all my fencing trophies.
Are you still fencing now?
No, I gave mine away.
That's cool, isn't it? What was that photo, this one here? That's the one that you'll see. Who took that then? Where was that come from? That one, do you remember?
I think Bobby might have, Bobby and Dad, my father might have taken it.
Good photo, that.
Or a German chap. Not sure who actually took it.
It's a good photo for back then.
Yeah, so it's all basic, you know. This is the warmer room.
Yeah,
so
that's different.
Oh yeah, you can
I had
feel
that
it.
warm overnight, so I just keep
it nice and
yeah.
Is that you there?
That's me.
Yeah, that's a good picture.
What's that
Where
one?
was that
Oh yeah.
then? From like college or?
I don't know. I think my mother had it done, you know.
Yeah, it's a good picture.
Yeah, my mother was, she was quite a glam, you know, not like me. She was always dressed very nicely,
Oh, yeah.
because she liked me to be in curls and chaps and knit fibber, you know.
My eyes wide open.
Yo ho, yo ho ho, yo ho ho. Yo ho, yo ho, yo ho ho. Sing the pirate's gospel. Sing the pirate's gospel.
My dad wants to take the family to Centre Parks next month. He's been working really hard for this, and I just wondered whether as a goth I'll be able to participate in water sports.
No, you can't. You can't touch water.
But I find myself looking forward to the wave machine.
You won't go. You'll stay here with me.
But
goth won't allow.
I'm going for a paddle.
I'll see you in hell.
The very first Fringe toy I picked up was the humble Bellyboard, and for me, it's the most versatile. I use it more when the surf is small or blown out, but it's my go-to for guaranteed fun and lots of waves. For just a simple piece of wood, I can't believe how fast they go. I've tried all sorts of shapes and sizes, and they all work. Personally, it's my saviour, especially when I just need to get in. No matter how crappy the surf looks and everyone is driving away, I run in, knowing that hidden amongst all that junk, you can go panning for gold, and I always find a few nuggets. It might look awful to everyone else, but out there in the howling onshores, the beach all to myself, I'm having a great time. It's not about how it looks, it's how it feels. That's got to be better than it looking great but feeling bad. I go in with low expectations and come out high on stoked. It's my natural gym. Duck diving wave after wave and dropping into bowly waves with no one out there is one of my favourite surfs. Drop the expectations, lower the ego, keep fit and get in the outdoors. It all counts, you know. I think everyone should have a bellyboard. It's a no-brainer, and when you see others bellyboarding, you can see they get it too by the dirty big smiles on their faces. Wood is good, so good. And then there's those days when it's small and clean and you just can't resist it.
Well, into the soup?
Why not? It's a shore break surf, not too long a paddle to the peak.
Everybody's gotta live, and everybody's gonna die. Everybody's gotta live. I think you know the reason why. Sometimes the going gets so good, then again it gets pretty rough. But when I have you in my arms, baby, you know I just can't get enough. Oh yeah, everybody's gotta live. Yes, they do. And everybody's gonna die. Everybody try to have a good time. I think you know the reason why. I saw a blind man standing on a corner yesterday, baby. He couldn't hardly tie his shoes, but he had a harmonica and a guitar strapped around his neck, and he sure could play the blues. Oh yeah, everybody's gotta live, and everybody's gonna die. Everybody try to have a good time. I think you know the reason why. I feel like I've seen just about a million sunsets nonsense. She said, if you're with me, I'll never go away. That's when I stopped and I took another look at my baby. She said, if you're with me, I'll never go away. Because everybody's gotta live, and everybody's gonna die. Everybody's gotta live before you know the reason why. I had a dream the other night, baby. I dreamt that I was all alone. But when I woke up, I took a look around myself, and I was surrounded by 50 million strong. Oh yeah, everybody's gotta live, and everybody's gonna die. Everybody's gotta live before you know the reason why. Yeah, everybody's gotta live, and everybody's gonna die. Everybody's gotta live. You gotta live before you know the reason why.
Little surprises around every corner, but nothing dangerous. Don't be alarmed.
There's no earthly way of knowing
He's singing.
which direction we are going.
Taking my Woody and a heading on down where the cool surfers all gather around. Got a brand new board and I'm ready to fly. I'll be shooting the girl before the sun is high. Show those old that Grammy's heroes too, the kind of high riding real surfers do. Well, I'm a high riding surfer and it takes 3 punches and a heavy to wipe me out. I can do a double spinner before you count to 3. Whoa, king of the surf, that's me. Oh, king of the surf, that's me. Well, I'm a real hot dog, so glad I'm alive. When I'm riding the cruncher and a hanging fire, listen to the roar, the shore break sound. Keep on surfing till the sun goes down. Grab your honey and hold her tight. We're gonna have a surf in a party tonight. Well, I'm a high riding surfer and it takes 3 punches and a heavy to wipe me out. I can do a double spinner before you count to 3. Oh, king of the surf, that's me. Oh, king of the surf, that's me. Up. and sing the whole night away, and be riding a surfboard well the very next day. Well, I'm a high-riding surfer and it takes 3 punchers and a heavy to wipe me out. I can do a double spinner before you count to 3. Oh, king of the surf, that's me. Oh, king of the surf, that's me. Oh, king of the surf, that's me.
The surf mat. There's days I fall head over heels in love with these damn things, and there are those days of total frustration. Squid cuddling and wrestling a greased pig are just 2 of the many terms used by the mat surfing community. The surf mat does have its own feeling, and when you tap into it, it goes deep into your soul. You get addicted to the speed, the glide, and the challenge. We are fortunate to have on our island a world-renowned mat builder and mat surfer in the shape of Graham Webster, or G-Mat as he's known. He told me at the beginning, you have to give it at least a dozen go-outs before it starts to click. I didn't listen, and it took me far longer, but those fleeting moments of magic when the surf mat came alive were enough to keep me coming back for more. Here's Graham to explain the intricacies of the surf mat in a nutshell.
Oh, well, he's very popular, Ed. The sportos, the motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, dickheads. They all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.
I thought I'll get a surf mat, so I got a red back and then rode it a couple of times. I struggled to catch waves, and then when I did, I kind of went sideways and felt terrible, but because I'm stubborn, didn't want to be beaten by it, kept going. And then I caught one wave at high tide Porth Town where the mat really took off all of a sudden. And I couldn't believe how fast it went, and the glide, and that was that really. That was what kind of got me hooked. Yeah. I'm Graham Webster, and I'm a surf mat builder in the UK. I'd always kind of, like I say, sort of modified my own stuff and been interested in building stuff. It was kind of a long slog to get my head around what I was doing and kind of learning what to do and fumbling around for a while. I can't remember exactly how it came about, but I got to talking to Dale Solomonson via email. Most of what he told me was the technical things of how to weld, and then very general ideas in terms of design. Dale just spent so much time just writing emails, and I owe him a lot with that really. And then with Paul Gross, he innovates a lot, and there was a lot of information between us as well. Same as riding mats, building mats, you have to unlearn an awful lot of what you know about hydrodynamics and then kind of rebuild it to get to the same rule but via a different route, because mats are so different. So for me, I think the actual act of being up there building, there is that sense of progression and movement and kind of being focused in what's right in front of you at that moment, and then kind of stepping through the process as well, because you kind of have to really with mat building. If you go the wrong direction with a mat, then then that's that. You're starting again because it's welded together and it's the wrong shape. So you're stuck. I think the thing that was missing when Dale stopped was actually custom surf mats. Custom in terms of the dimensions, but also that whole thing of the materials and lightweight mats designed to fit the rider with the kind of grip that that person wants, and that full experience that people can get, that everybody can get from their local surfboard shaper. That was kind of missing, I think, with surf mats. You know, there was a very narrow range of what was available. I think the job for people like me building mats is to kind of provide for a small core of riders, the ones who want to take it a bit further. Mat riding is a different thing to board riding. You are riding the wave, but there is a board between you and the wave. Body surfing's not the same, because you're in the water, or I am when I'm body surfing, but you know, whereas on a mat there's that cushion of air, and actually you're kind of riding that on a wave, and that's a unique thing, and you can't get that with anything else. You've got to be confident and comfortable enough with yourself to walk down the beach for the first time carrying a surf mat. And you've also got to be interested enough, because it's not the quick route. You have to go through a lot of pain to get the game riding mats. You have to be really interested in how it feels and what your internal and external environment are telling you to ride a mat, because otherwise you can't ride a mat. There's so much intricacy with mat riding, isn't there? It's just that controlling the pressure, the putting rocker in. You can be putting rocker into one part of the mat whilst putting a negative rocker into a different bit of the mat, and then changing it round and putting the mat onto a flat plane. And there's so much control there, and everything's so subtle. There's no big turns on the mat, because if you do a big turn on the mat, then you're skidding out sideways, and you know, everything is very much about managing that rail and managing the trim and getting the most out of it. The more you ride mats, your mindset of what makes a good ride changes. A peaky wave with lots and lots of cutbacks stops being what you're looking for, like actually a long walled up ride where you can kind of just take a high line and then just drop down the face a bit to get around a section, or pull some tail slips. Just that kind of down the line speed is what you end up craving. Somebody looking on might not even have a clue that you've just had the best wave you've had all year. If your main focus of interest is everybody else around you, then mat surfing's probably not for you. If your main area of interest is every nuanced sensation and managing every little bump and groove of the wave and responding to get the most out of the wave to work with the wave, and you're prepared to have to work hard initially to do that, then you'll probably dig it. My ultimate goal is to come out of the water feeling happier than I went in, which is pretty much 100% guaranteed, so that's worthwhile. So, yeah, that's it in a nutshell.
I think you'll see how we differ. And I agree with you about what they call music. Why don't you play some?
Same old boring Sunday morning, old man's house. Walk in the car. Mum's in the kitchen, cooking Sunday dinner, her best meal. Moaning while it lasts. Johnny's upstairs in his bedroom, sitting in the dark. Annoying the neighbours with his fun rock electric guitar. This is the sound. This is the sound of the suburbs. This is the sound of the suburbs. Every lousy Monday morning, Heathrow just goes crashing over our home. 10 o'clock, Broadmoor siren driving me mad. Won't leave me alone. The woman next door just sits under the side. She hasn't come out once ever since her husband died. This is the sound. This is the sound of the suburbs. This is the sound of the suburbs.
What about muck?
Bodyboarders have always had a hard time from stand-up surfers. When Tom Morey invented his boogie board to make surfing more accessible, its popularity bloomed worldwide and became kind of mainstream. These days, I think it's punk. You don't get surf brands selling bodyboard stuff, and boogers have their own community. Underdogs or not, I have respect for them regardless. And the local Keelhauled crew came forward and contributed their videos and time to this film. Cheers, guys.
something really rolling around the USA. The Maury Boogie Bodyboard is here to stay. Put your body on a boogie, grab your Maury Boogie. Put your body on a boogie, get a slick bottom boogie, and you'll be surfing today. A bodyboard can do things nothing else can do. You can bend them, you can bounce them, you can roll them too. Put your body on a boogie, a slick bottom boogie, and we'll all go surfing today. Boogie!
Bodysurfing. It's got to be the purest of all the forms of surfing, and I have the utmost respect for anyone that can surf with or without a hand playing well. The freedom of swimming out into the surf is a special feeling, and it's definitely a surefire way towards getting some tube time if that's what you're looking for. The buzz of being inside the barrel, whether you make it out or not, is and always will be a magical place that any surfer wants to be. And there's nothing better than sharing a session with other body surfers and feeling that stoked smile after pulling into a few wampers. Here's a few of the local body surf crew harvesting some of that stoke.
Sensations make me feel the pleasures of a normal man. These sensations spare the insults, leave them for another day. I've got the spirit, lose the feeling, take the shock away. Getting faster, moving faster, now it's getting out of hand. On the 10th floor, down the back stairs, into no man's land. Lights are flashing, cars are crashing, getting frequent now. I've got the spirit, lose the feeling, let it out somehow. Sensation takes hold, then you know. Until the spirit, new sensation takes hold, then you know. Until the spirit, new sensation takes hold, then you know. I got the spirit, but lose the feeling. I got the spirit, but lose the feeling.
Here in Hawaii, the sports of the people reflect their temperament. Simple, direct, and unencumbered by the frills and fripperies of more civilized contests. A sport like body surfing requires no equipment save a sturdy swimming stroke and a speaking acquaintance with love. Regulation Court has no more boundaries than the ocean. It's man against the sea. The rules are simple. Swim out to where the swells are piling up into waves, catch the crest of a comber, and ride it onto the beach at 30 miles an hour. Simple. Yes, but let the swimmer get into the trough of the waves, ahead of the crest, and tons of breaking water are liable to crash down on his head and pound him under. Here is no sport for the swimming pool athlete. There's only skill between a thrill and a slightly broken neck.
Just paddling out in the big surf is total commitment.
You can't just call time out and stroll on into the beach if you don't like the way things are going.
He's a
Great, isn't it?